Hello, hello, hello. Okay, we are live. My mouse over here. Let's see. AirPods. Cool. Everything look great. So, um, so today we basically do the same things, do analysis on a deal and see if it a good deal or not. And today I actually put kind of like all the step in here. Um, that all the step and all the consideration that I usually do to figure out if the deal if it is a good deal, if it's a good buy. Everything from the macro trend, say the city, the state. Is it landlord friendly? Is it the state growing, population growing? So make sure when we invest in the place is growing, and then finding out if the property location is a great place, how's the property condition, if there's any rehab. So we figured out the cost of rehab, then go into all the monthly numbers, so the rent, or the cost, HOA, stuff like that, insurance, and mortgage insurance, and see at the end of the day what's our cash and cash, or what's our monthly we getting back per month on each deal. So today we're looking at one of the property in Ohio. I just saw this on the market. It's actually coming soon, right here. Um, May as well take a look at it. It's actually right outside of Columbus, right here, Dublin. So you look up the address itself, click on it. It's actually right outside of Columbus, um, right here. Right outside of Columbus. This is actually quite like a nice area. Um, it's not within the Columbus area, so it's actually a little bit cheaper, but also, not too far away where everything is basically rural. So it's still considered a good place. So let's take a look at the property and see if it's make sense in terms of money. So the first thing I always do is take a look at the property locations. It's a great, you know, like how's the company, how's the location, where is it, anything amenities close to, is basically, is it in a desirable area, is it in a bad area? So the one thing I usually always do is, if you can, always walk the area. So since this is in Ohio, you can't just fly up there. So one thing I always do is is Google Street View. So because I'm not there, I can always just take a look at the properties through Google Street Views. Oh, it's one of those property that have the garage in the back. So yeah, it's actually not a bad thing. Take a look at. Let's go in the front. So just go out and then turn left, right? Oh, this looks like just a normal, um, quiet neighborhood. Looking really nice, actually. Oh, nice leaf. Oh, this in the fall be really nice. A lot of trees. Yeah, seems like a quiet, nice neighborhood. So what's usually looking for is anything, any sign of abandonedness. So anything like, boarded up windows, overgrown front yard, overgrown grass, and say, abandoned cars parked on the street for a long time. Those are the usually sign of abandonedness. So generally you want to avoid those areas because if the neighbor doesn't want to put love in the neighborhood, making the home look nice, chances are the value of their home go down, and it's kind of affect your house too if you're basically in the same neighborhood. So generally that's what I'm looking for. Second thing I generally also look at is how close they are to certain amenity. So they are right here. They are right here. Is there a way I can zoom out? Whatever. Let's do it again. So first thing first, see a lot of amenity here. It's a gas station, Dollar Tree. Okay. And then there's a huge shopping center here. Okay, let's see how far it is from, say, a Target. Oh, there's Target right there. So it's pretty close. How about Chick-fil-A? This one right there. It's actually kind of up and down the road. Is right around that area. So yeah, so this is already close to amenity. How about school? I know university, Ohio University is right there. I wonder how far it is from the two Ohio universities. So say direction, OSU. 15 minutes. Well, yeah, it's pretty fast. 15 minutes from university. Does mean that one of the rental could be students. So yeah, this is a great area. So check that box. Let's look at the property condition. This is one of the nicest properties that I've seen. It's really nice, really well kept. I don't think I need to do much work for it. Although I do see carpet right here, but this carpets, hopefully there's not that much carpet. The whole downstairs, really nice upgraded kitchen, looking really nice. So it seems like we can charge like a premium rent on it too. There's carpet right there. But this is under the stairs, it looked like. So this is basically just a storage area. Okay. Nice bathroom, bedroom. I think this is a master. So we have to change out the carpet for the master. And I think the whole upstairs too. Oops, go back. I think there's a hallway carpet there too. Okay. Nice. Detached garage. Okay. So basically, we have to change out half the house. So I think the whole upstairs is carpet. Um, so I want to change that out to vinyl flooring or something like that. Cool. And I think that's is pretty much it. That's all we have to do for this property. It's really nice, really good neighborhood. Look like a really nice neighborhood too. Have like pool, walkway, a little bit playground too. This is a really nice area. So, all right, let's take a look at the numbers. So it is 1,700 square foot, and all we have to do is change half of it, only the upstairs. Let's see, flooring, 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 flooring. All right, let's do 17 equal to 17. Which is gonna go really nice. 1,700 divided by two, only 850. That's about $7,000. And that's it. I think that's all we have to do for this for properties. Cool. So property condition looking great. Rehab costs, we only basically need to figure out about $10,000 to change out the basically the flooring, and then just a little bit reserved just in case there's anything come up during inspection, stuff like that that we have to fix. Got that too. Next, let's looking at all the number itself. So property is going up on the market at 375. Have an open house tomorrow. Yeah. So let's just say we get this property exactly the one that they asked at 375. At 375, and let's figure out all the monthly costs. So if you're on Zillow or Realtor.com, most of these on market home, you can basically just scroll down into estimate monthly calculator. So right there, monthly calculator, and then you can take a look at the property insurance, HOA, and property tax. This is where you basically go get the number to do your own numbers. So they have this probably have HOA for $55 per month. Put that in here. HOA, that is $55 per month. I'm pretty sure these community with $55 a month, they would take care of all the grass, taking care of the grass, so you don't have to do any yard care. Property tax is 484, so 484, and property insurance 131 per month. But I want to add 20% to that because landlord insurance is generally more expensive than homeowner insurance. So now we got a monthly cost, but also we want to add and property management generally about 8%. I know in this area it's going to be around 10%. So and I want to add in another percentage to account for the tenant placement fee. So what it is they're going to take um, 10% per month for property manager, and then the first month they're going to take the first month then as a fee to find that tenants. So generally how I account for that is I just add 1% to that. Vacancy, this properties won't have that high of vacancy. I think it's just going to be like 8%. So you can find all this information out um, by calling basically local property managers, and they will tell you all that numbers. All right, cool. So now we figured out all the monthly expense. So say taking a loan, we're gonna do a loan on this one with you know save 10% of money just to cash reserve. They're gonna buy a house or buy next properties, and then HOA $55, property insurance 250, 275, vacancy $200, and then all the costs for tax and property management. No, property insurance. My bad. And also, let's figure out the rent and see how much we can charge for this place. So, generally, how I figured out this rent is by going to a lot of places called, they have basically market rent estimator. The tool that I like to use is by affordablehousing.com. So if you go to affordablehousing.com, on the top left corner, there's a tab called owner and then market rent estimator. So once you go in here, you can enter the address and the number of the bedroom that the house has. So it's this address and they have 3 bedroom. See how much rent you can charge. It's about $2,000. So right here, all the way to the right column, within 24 or a quarter mile radius for 25 unit, they generally market rent is about $2,000. So let's say 2009. Cool. 2009. And let's say I want to also figure out how much I can charge for Section 8. So to figure out how much you can charge for Section 8, you can look up fair market or FMR, fair market rent. So just basically Google HUD FMR. You want to look for the small area fair market rent. Click on that. Look up, and this is in Ohio. Oh. And then what county is this? County. This is Franklin County. So Franklin County, and then what is the zip code? 43016 and the 3-bed. So 3-bedroom right here and 43016. We can charge, it's actually just about right. So 22,000 for $40. It's actually very close to charter. So that's actually not bad. So we can technically do either one. We can do market rent, or we can also do Section 8 rent. So because market rent, it's actually slightly lower. So I'm just going to use that to run the number and see how it goes. So at 375, basically exactly what they're asking for, and we would spend about $10,000 to do just basically changing out all the flooring for this home. Let's see, right up here. So half the home is in carpet. So basically, I'm assuming the whole upstairs is carpet. So I'm going to change all that out. So that I think about half the homes, you can tell. So that's about $10,000. And say we go in for this property at 20% down and about 2.5%, almost $10,000 in closing costs, another $10,000 just to change out the property. We are making $730 per month, and that's almost 10% cash and cash return. So this is actually a really good. So that's about nearly 9.5% cash and cash return at 3%, or not 3%. I wish 7% interest rate. So let's play around with the number and see how can we get 13% cash and cash return. So what if instead of getting this property for 375, I would get it for like 350? That's nearly 10. So, and maybe I'll change the property to maybe 30%. No, I think 20% is the sweet spot for an almost 10% cash and cash return. Let's see. At 350, 20% loan, we are getting almost 10%. So what if we offer 325? Almost 11%. So 300K. 11%. 275. I don't think they're gonna go that low. But 250. Not $250. Jeez. If it only that cheap. Okay. So to meet my 13% plus cash and cash return, and this is only for basically renting out long term, we are sitting at 13% cash and cash return at 250. So which I don't think they would accept the offer. But what if there is a room? There are room for us to add another bedroom in this place, making this into a 4-bedroom instead of a 3-bedroom. So let's do that. What if we're adding in another bedroom? So bedroom, bid, frame, add an extra bedroom. That is about $20,000. Okay. And let's see how much rent can increase if it is 2619. So 2619. Oh, a lot better. So if we would go on this properties, it exactly is 375 asking price, but instead of leaving as it is at 3-bedroom, we would spend $20,000 to add another bedroom in it, making a 4-bedroom, which effectively increased the rent from around $2,000 to $2,600. So $2,619 per month. That technically increased our basically cash and cash return almost to 12%. So now if I could get this property for maybe 350, maybe 340, maybe 330 right there. If I can get this property for 330 and add another bedroom in there, I basically will getting about $1,100 this much per month back, and that's almost about 13% cash on cash return, which is exactly what I'm looking for. So this is probably would be my game plan going into this. And looking at this, having a fourth bedroom, I think that would be fine because how close they are to, say, the University of Ohio, and knowing a lot of student direction, come on, knowing a lot of student, well, not all the way from Florida, but OSU. Oh, that's the airport. Wait, hold on. Oh, OSU campus, university. Never mind. That's 30 minutes. It's 20 minutes from the airport. Okay, so that is, I was wrong then. Okay, so that changes everything. So this is really for families instead of for college students. That also explains why it's about 2.5 radius. Not much, not much demand out there for this. But if that were me, I would basically, just leave it as it is if that's the case, and probably just take a 9% cash and cash return. So 2,000, a 10% cash and cash return. I think I'm fine with that. But yeah, so that's basically how you would basically go about running your own number and figure out how much is good for you, how much, so you could charge for rent, figure out how much the monthly cost, how much, you need to do for the properties, what's the locations, what the property conditions, how much you need to fix it up, and the monthly expenses and cash flow to figure it out, is this a good investment for you or not? So only run your own numbers and figure it out, if this is a deal for you. So yeah,